I'm working on the bottle openers today. I've got a few set up in the clamps, and while I wait for that to dry, I'm going to work on a bit of shock modification. I went out and bought these casters. They're quite a soft wheel, which is nice. I've got 2 with brakes and 2 without. And the idea is that I want to put my drill press onto casters so I can move it around if need be. So I've got that 2x4, and I'm just going to use that to put the drill press onto, and then the wheels underneath that. Alright, all done. You may be wondering why I left this extra space here, and the idea is in the future I might add a cabinet underneath here. So all I could do is take a simple 2x4 and stick that on the side and then build up a cabinet. And now the main reason for putting this on wheels is I wanted to see how it works in this corner over here. I've got my miter saw here. I need to make sure that the timber can come across. So I need this to come out a bit. Then it actually looks like it's going to work. What I want is to have a light up here, which is going to illuminate this. And I'm going to have lights up here. So basically I can get some light on the spot. Also it opens up that space a bit more. And my idea here is that if I ever have any long stock coming across the miter saw, I can then roll this down, and then this will be down, and then rest this on the drill press table if I need. So it's just nicer having this in the corner and not in the middle of the space there. But we'll see. This is the whole point of having wheels. Now if I ever want to move it, it's a pretty simple job. Next thing I want to look at is this bench. This wasn't used as a workbench before. This was a desk that was used inside, but now this is the best thing that I have as a workbench, so it needs to be modified and upgraded. So what I'm going to do is put a big sheet of MDF on the bottom here so that I can store tools. This is going to serve 2 purposes. Firstly, it's going to allow me to have some extra storage, but also the more weight that I can put on the base of this bench, the better. It's just going to make it more solid and hopefully move less. added some power points to the shop. Well, I say added, it's just extension cables, because unfortunately the only power point I have is up there in the roof where the roller doors connect. And because this is a rental, I can't actually add anything anywhere structural. So I've got a power cord running down there, which runs around, and there's a couple of double adapters that I've got positioned for all the tools and lights. Because I don't use any real high-powered tools, I don't think I'm ever going to have a problem. They all run less than 10 amps, so I'm pretty sure I'll be okay with this. And it's not like I'm ever running more than 2 things at once. The only exception to that would be the vacuum cleaner and a tool. So I should be all right. The only thing that I'm nervous about though is when I add some lights. I might end up with some issues when I've got a whole lot of lights on the circuit at the same time. But I'm hoping, cross fingers, being LED, I should be okay. It's Sunday night and it has been an amazing weekend. I feel like I've got so much stuff done in the shop, and overall it's just so good to be back. I've started working on some projects, as I've shown on Facebook and Instagram. I've been filming the projects and I've got a nice space to do it in. It's just, everything just feels right again. So I'm just so happy to be in this space, because the last probably month, maybe 6 weeks, over the space of the move, all my focus and attention was on the move. So it was really hard to even think about building stuff, besides the fact that I couldn't. So it's just been so nice to finally have got through that, get settled, and just be able to concentrate on this. It's been a really interesting week in terms of the channel. I've had a sudden bump in growth, all based around the concrete countertop video, which I did a while back. So apparently it's just doing really well on YouTube. Obviously a lot of people are searching for that. So my daily subscriber count has jumped quite dramatically, which is great. I'm a little bit frustrated because all of my growth seems to be on that one video, and it seems like no matter how much effort and time I put into the other videos, they never do as well. So I've got videos that I feel are far better than the concrete countertop video, which a couple of thousand views, and it's got me wondering, like, I'm not sure if YouTube has sort of put me into the category of I'm the concrete countertop video guy. So when people are searching anything other than a concrete countertop, I just don't rank, because they see my channel as I do concrete countertops. I mean, obviously this is all speculation. I don't know if it's true, but I do wonder, because it feels like I put out good video, a couple of videos which start to do well, like they've got the legs to, like they're going to do something, and then after a week it just dies. So nothing is coming up in the search algorithms, and I'm not sure. In terms of behind the scenes, I've got stuck into t-shirt merchandise. That's going to be coming out very soon. And I'm hoping that this Friday, so 5 days from now, these bottle openers are going to go on sale. Now, I'm only going to be able to run 6 for the first batch. That's all I have in terms of these bottle openers. But I just want to get that ball rolling and put myself out there. I'm not sure what the response is going to be. I might have 2 people ask for them. I might have 20 people ask for them. So it's going to be a bit of a feel my way through the early stages type of thing. But yeah, what I've done is I've set myself a date for this Friday. They need to be ready. This is Friday's video, and I'm doing that so in the video I can we'll talk about the fact that they are now on sale. So I'm giving myself a deadline, because otherwise I'm just going to put it off. I've given myself a deadline, so they have to be ready by Friday, which I'm really excited about. So you saw the changes to the shop so far this weekend, but I've got a lot more planned for it. At the moment I've got these 3 lights set up on the wall, but I want to have quite a few small coloured lights across the wall, just adding some colour and interest to the set. What I'm sort of going for here with this shop is that I want this to be seen as a set. It's not just a workshop. I want it to be a recognizable space that you, the viewer, sees in my videos. So I'm dressing it up as a set, a TV set, not necessarily as a workshop. I've moved the drill press over, I've got the miter saw in place, the workbench is working out fantastic, got a couple lights on there at the moment, and so far the space is completely usable. You'll see these lights in the bottle open video. So far as it is, I'm completely happy. I could stop here and the videos would be pretty good. But over the next couple of weeks, I really want to put some time into turning this into a very cool space to watch. I just want to do a quick one to show you where I'm at with the shop and give you a bit of an update. I'm hoping to be vlogging more often now that I've got something on the go, but I'm not going to make any promises because I also don't want to just put out videos for the sake of it. So yeah, thanks again, and I will talk to you guys in the next video.